Main topic, the first main topic for this evening is why do you sound like that in your videos? Why is my voice the way it is? People have been asking me, people have been saying some nasty stuff and also some really good stuff. So let's talk about it. It's just you and me in the
Wait,
audience.
people don't like your voice in your
Yeah,
videos?
people don't like my
First of all,
voice.
can I just say raise my hand and say, I love your voice in your
Thank you,
videos.
Rob.
Before I knew you, I would watch your videos religiously, and we did it with love, but Elizabeth and I, my girlfriend and I, we would do you. We would do impressions of you.
You gotta clip that one out.
But
I gotta clip that one.
that's because we loved your videos so much, and and the great thing is I love how when you go into professional mode and you give us your review mode, and I think it's great. Who doesn't like that? What kind of people tell you they don't like your voice? Your voice is fantastic.
Well, I will
Damn
tell
it.
you. So usually my comment section is kind of a bit of back and forth. I always answer all my comments. So whenever it's something to do with my voice, either people saying, I love your voice, it's calming, it's professional, it's whatever, or it's like one person literally said, if I had your voice, I would kill myself. So it's like I'm on a roller coaster ride. I don't
Jeez.
know if I should kill myself or I should be really happy with my voice. So usually I'm somewhere in the middle. Let me just say that I'm really happy with where my content is at the moment. I enjoy making videos. I try and have fun with it. I've tried to be a little bit less professional. I've been cracking more jokes because, like I said, I want to have fun with it. But let me give you the reason why I present the way I do in my videos, because I don't think I've ever really addressed this. But I don't know if anyone who is commenting or has watched my videos has ever tried to make a video on a 1/6 scale figure in the dark in front of a light box by yourself, filming for hours without a script, just thinking of what to say, thinking of where you're putting your hands, thinking of how the head sculpt is positioned, thinking of how the outfit is posed, thinking of keeping everything in frame. It's not easy.
No, it's not.
I don't mean to joke about it, but it really isn't easy. Like, it's awkward at times. I'm talking about like little people just by myself in a dark room. It's not easy. So I try my best to sound normal, as people say, like, why don't you just talk normally? How the hell am I supposed to do that? Who am I talking to? Like, here I'm talking to Will and Rob, so there's a back and forth. But I filmed 5 hours worth of content that day. I'm by myself. It's not as easy as you might think. So that's one reason that potentially I sound a little bit tired, or I don't sound the way you want me to. But that's one reason. The other reason is I want my videos to be professional. So that's why I present rather than just talking
Yeah,
about it. Like, if I was like, yeah,
100%.
so this is a body, I guess. Like, it's a guy. Like, I don't want it to be boring. I want it to be engaging, especially when the videos are longer. And that's just my style. I like to add a little bit of excitement and enthusiasm back in, and that's how I end up presenting. I've had a couple of different tries at it over the years. I was speaking really fast originally, and then I was speaking really slow because people told me I was going too fast, so then I overcorrected. And now I think that I'm in a really good place, and I'm really happy with how my content is right now. So that is why I sound the way I do in my videos, and I hope that makes sense. I really do. Um, some people have said, why don't you write scripts? I did try writing a couple of scripts, but then I lose that magic of if I notice something at the moment,
Yep.
I want to talk about that thing, like right then and there, and then I'll lose my place in the script, and then I'll have to redo it anyway. I also record all my audio live, so I don't do voiceovers after the fact. Usually,
Right.
if I'm handling something, I'm talking about it then and there. So I have that in the moment thing that I was just talking about. So I can literally tell you if I see, oh, this wrist peg doesn't work the way I thought it would, or this tie doesn't go up as much as I thought it should, or something. Like, I want to be in the moment with the figure. Let me see what some of the comments say. Sounds like Justin needs an assistant. I would love an assistant, Charlie the Unicorn. But YouTube isn't the highest paying job out there, as we well all know.
Mhm.
So when I'm purchasing statues and figures, unfortunately, the budget for assistants is low. And I don't think anybody would take the job with what I would be offering. So I'm a one-man team. We'll keep it at that. Robo Bat Bunny. I love that name. says, ignore them, Justin. They're just protecting their own projecting their own insecurities onto you. You are fine. Thank you so much. But it is a big part of the personality of my videos. I want you to know as soon as you click on that video, as soon as you hear me speak, you know exactly who it is. But also you can mute it. Like if you don't like the way I like, just mute it. Because the most important thing is seeing the figure, right? Like you just want to make a decision if you want to buy it or not.
Yeah.
Right, Will? Like seriously.
Yeah, but I get, Justin, I know you and I have talked about this at, pretty good length. But dude, I understand. And I think anyone who, puts themselves out there in any way, you don't have to be a YouTuber in 1/6, you don't have to be a YouTuber in general, but anyone who puts themselves out there, like, criticism is just part of it. Not everyone's going to like you in life. I think that's just something we all have to accept, right? And if that's your voice, dude. So like I said, there's no point in, honestly, there's not really much point in people commenting it over and over saying like, oh, your voice, blah, blah, blah. Like if you don't like it, then you don't have to enjoy it. Like we don't all enjoy the same things. Like we all love certain films. We all hate certain films. Sometimes people disagree and that's fine. So
it's a free video too. Like I'm not charging you. So it's not like, damn it.
So at the end
$2
of the day,
wasted.
Right.
God damn it.
At the end of the day, yeah. And look, dude, constructive feedback. If people say nice, they're like, oh, Justin, like, if they're asking nicely,
that's a good point, Will.
And politely, that's different. But if someone says like something like extreme is kill yourself, like, of course, that's far beyond what is acceptable.
But like, tell me how you would like me to fix it. Not just like the comments are like that voice though. What do I do with that? Like, do you want me to change the intonation or like the speed or like how deep I'm speaking? Like constructive criticism. I don't want to sound like I'm closed off entirely because I have made so many changes over the years. I'm always trying to improve where I can because I love making videos and I want my videos to be as good as possible. So of course I'm open to constructive criticism. One of the famous ones is back in the day, I never wanted to do articulation because I thought it was the most boring thing ever.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I did not care about articulation. So I was like, skip over articulation. So many people ask me for articulation. And then finally I was like, God damn it. If I want to make my videos as good as possible, I know I need to add articulation. So I added articulation and I think the videos were all the better for it. So I'm happy, more than happy to accept constructive criticism, but like, let's not try and tear each other down.
Yeah.
Will said, we put ourselves out there in our videos. The videos are an expression of ourselves. I challenge anyone who criticizes any YouTube content creators, go and give it a try. Like seriously, set up your camera, put your figures in front of you in a light box and give it a try and see what it's like. And then you will know how it feels to make content and what that is like, that mental cycle of thinking about what to say and how it's coming across and the tone that you want to take. It's really complicated, more complicated than you might think, and not as easy as you might think. So just give it a go and then see exactly what we do when we make our videos, because it is fun, but sometimes it can be very, very challenging. So to sum up, I know I haven't used my panel in this segment as much as I should have. I'm sorry, Will. I'm sorry, Rob, but I really wanted to address this. So to sum up, give content creating a go is the first one. Number 2, videos are an expression of the content creators themselves. We're putting ourselves out there. We're trying to do something meaningful, hopefully helpful. That's why I make my reviews, is to help you make your purchasing decisions and see if something is worth spending money on. I spend my money so you don't have to. And if you don't enjoy the content, that's fine. If you know how to fix or how to change something that you think will benefit the audience as a whole, please let me know. But don't try and tear content creators apart, because I've been doing this for a really long time and my audience has grown and I'm super thankful for that. And I'm used to seeing that kind of stuff. I see it every day and I can move on. I can speak to Will about it, speak to Rob about it, and I can move on. I can just keep going making videos because that's what I do and it's what I love to do. But not every content creator can have that same mentality. And sometimes it really, really affects creative people. They straight up don't want to create anymore. So be careful with how you're approaching these things with other content creators or any content creators, because toxicity, it ain't it. It's not a good reflection on you. It's not a good reflection on the YouTube community as a whole. We do this because we love it and we want to keep doing it. And I'm sure you all want to keep seeing videos from us too.